Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing Reiki healing for everyone who wants to get over an ex, who needs to get over an ex, who whenever the ex spin the block, we fall weak to our knees and we accept them back in with open arms. I'm not saying it always goes as smoothly and as pretty as that, but if in the end we end up opening our arms back to an ex, whether we're male or female, and you really want to stop the cycle in its tracks, the relationship is toxic, they're toxic, maybe you're a little bit toxic and you're trying to heal from those tendencies, but you can't do something new in the old paradigm, in the old cycle, in the old relationship. So if you're trying to break away and you're feeling stuck, you're feeling lost, or like me, you're feeling confused as to what you should do, oftentimes their presence can bring confusion. We start to get optimistic that that they've changed, that you've changed, or that the relationship has changed, that you can make it work. But oftentimes it'll all lead right back to square one, that it doesn't work. So if you need some clarity, this Reiki healing will give you clarity. It'll give you the strength, the courage, and the bravery to stop those cycles, and it'll give you some self-love so that you can love yourself, to know that you deserve better. Maybe they deserve better. It's not a us versus them type thing. It's just you want better, you deserve better. So let's end those cycles and let's get better. I'm actually going to be using crystal quartz. It's in a beautiful, it ends in a beautiful point. And that's what I'm going to be using to help break the bonds, to give you clarity, and to instill self-love. So right now, I'm giving you courage. Courage to end the cycle once and for all. The courage to say no. And sometimes courage is not fear of what they may think, but sometimes we need courage to do things that we aren't sure is the right thing. So maybe you have kids with this ex. Maybe you guys have a lot of long history. Maybe thoughts start to pop in your head. Like, what if we keep coming back to each other? Maybe we are meant to be together. But deep down, they still don't value you the way that you should be valued. That there's a lot of toxicity and there's a lot of chaos when you two are together for a long period of time, for an extended period of time. Because it's always good in the beginning. And then, of course, the facades, the masks wear away, whether those are masks that we put up ourselves or that our exes are putting up. And then we're left right back. And then we feel foolish. Ooh, there's a lot of energy coming through this quartz. So that was me sending you some self-love, that if you've been thinking about letting them back in, you're not foolish. If you're thinking maybe they're not my karmic twin flame, maybe that's just what twin flames are, you're not foolish. Even if you're confused, even if it was somewhat abusive, and in your mind it's like, no way in the world should I be trying to make this work, but I did try to make it work. Forgive yourself. Don't start the cycle again. But even if you started it halfway, it's never too late to say, you know what? Before this gets any further, before this gets any deeper, I appreciate you. I appreciate what we had. But this is not it. And that when you go to bed at night, you still accept yourself and the decisions that you made. You don't feel foolish or guilty or shameful of it. Because life is all about learning. But you can do it. You can stop going back to the ex. You can end those cycles of love bombing. Those cycles where everything is good and then everything just goes bad. Those cycles of ignoring red flags. I'm cutting those ties. I'm cutting those soul ties. I'm cutting the cords. And if they've done some sort of transgression against you and you've forgiven them, that doesn't mean you have to open the door back up to a relationship. Even if you have kids, even if you have kids with some of these individuals, and sometimes, you just want to make it work for the family. And in that, you start to put yourself behind, right? You say, oh, I can deal with X, Y, and Z a little bit longer. Or you have a marriage and you don't want to become another statistic, or, you want to be the definition of a enduring love. Well, ask yourself, is that something when you're on your deathbed, and don't just look at the good times. Sometimes we have to examine those hard moments, especially if they outweigh the good. Would you be proud of yourself for just saying, I endured? This life is enough to endure. Is it okay to endure someone else's bull? Or for an example, would you want your kids, say you had a daughter, say you had a son, would you tell them to leave? Would you tell them to reconsider? Would you tell them that they deserve the world and that there is someone out there that'll give it to them? Even if for years and years they didn't see it themselves, or they thought that this was the end all be all? Then ask yourself, what is so different, you from your kids, or you from that special friend, your best friend that you, or anyone who you would say, you know what, it's not worth it. It's not worth your sanity. It's not worth your mental peace. You're welcome, babe. It's not worth it. Yes, babe. I'm giving you the courage, the bravery to let go. And it hurts. It doesn't feel good. And after this, you could either cry your heart out, because both works, or you can put on your best dark feminine or dark masculine song, the one that makes you feel like, oh, yes, I deserve more. Yes, I'm that person. I'm this, I'm that, I'm everything. And you can sit in your dark feminine power. That is healing as well. Or your dark masculine power. And that'll give you the confidence and the self love to move forward, knowing that yes, you will find something again. That chaos is not passion, that pain does not equal love. Like, you don't have to sacrifice in order to feel love. And the cycles can be tricky. When they come back around, it can be tricky. Sometimes they can come back in your life as friends. And then you both may decide, hey, should we try this again? Sometimes good friends are just that, good friends. Or you're co-parenting and it's going along great, and you think, hey, could we maybe try this again? Or they're like, hey, could we try this again? Deep breath in. The last bit is just going to be of some light language to help you step into that dark masculine, dark feminine power. Lishku maki dijwo mashi ki wo washi wuki 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 duku dijmaki washki nulu washki wuka shiku dijwo maki di wushki wuwa wuj wujiki wuki naka Wunakaki wushnika wumakatiki wushmi wukiti laka wumakaki liluku wuki wumashiniki wushmi wuki wumatiku wuki wumijuki Wuzmaka, wuzki, 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 wuki, wuki, wushilaki, wuzki, do wuzmaki, wushkaki, wumaka, wuki, di, wuzki, wushki, 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 wumaka, di, wumaka, di, wum. Wushi, wuzuma, wuzma, wushkimizi, wuzki, wumakatiz, wumitikiluluta, izuti, shizuki, wuzutu, wuji, wumakati, wuji. Wumaka likidi wuluku ujidi dumanijida jipupa jipupakiti wulikina lamapulujini nulaki dishkipukulida lijwa lijwa lijwa. Close that chapter. Close the chapter. It's okay. Let it close. 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 Don't open it back up. Let it close. You are loved. You are safe. You have nothing to be ashamed of. You walk with your head held high, your chest out, your shoulders back, and know that you are stronger for ending the cycle. Give yourself a big, big hug. Give yourself a big, big hug. It's never easy. You are never alone. You are always loved. Let the chapter, let the cycle, let that ex go. Ashe, ashe, ashe. And I hope this helped. And I'll see you in my next one.